please.
All right, Betty.
You want this video?
I just told him. I said I just got done washing my car, so I'm in the
That's
worst
all right.
possible.
Look at me. So
But you're gonna put it on.
No, so he's...
Listen, you are not going to be YouTube
It's
famous.
okay. You're gonna be famous. I'm gonna put your whole family on YouTube. Listen. So.
I'm standing behind you.
That's fine.
That's fine.
So these guys are friends of ours. Brian's dad, her husband. We knew him from way back with another friend of ours. From when we first moved down here. So unfortunately, he passed away. How many years?
It's been 9.
9 years ago. Okay, I thought it was 6. So before his dad passed away, he had that finished. Show him that. And it's been sitting here for about 5 years now.
1963 split window Corvette.
Beautiful car.
I'll show you guys all around it after.
So it hasn't run in a while. So what we're doing is we came to pick it up for him. We're gonna go through the whole car, make sure everything's good, and then they're gonna probably decide they're probably gonna sell it, but they're not sure yet. So right now we're gonna go through the car. So we're here to load it up. We just want to show you what we're doing with it, and they're gonna keep this video, I guess, for whenever. All right. So we're gonna finish loading it up, and then you'll get to watch us
Fix whatever we gotta
show you
go
what it
through.
takes to go through a car that hasn't run and make sure everything's cool with it before they put it back on the road. All right, stay tuned. All right, so we're back here at the shop, and this car has power windows, so we're gonna jump the battery to see if the windows will go down, and the battery won't even take a charge. Dead mort. So we're gonna have to push it off the trailer. I'm gonna turn it around, move it around. Josh is in there cleaning up, making a nice clean environment for it. Gonna get rid of all the battery charger stuff. We're gonna put it up on the lift, take the front wheel off. You gotta remove the inner panel to get the battery out. On these cars, the battery is way down in there, and there's no way to get it out without taking that. There's a panel that comes off so you can get the battery out of there. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Do all that. So we can put the windows down and we don't have to open the doors to reach in and stuff. And then the plan is to drain the fuel, drain all the fluids, and put fresh fuel in it, take the carburetor off, clean the needle and seats out, put some bowl gaskets on it, clean that all out. And it should be nice. Beautiful car. So it's going to be probably going, from what they're telling me, it's probably going to go on Bring a Trailer. So when we do find that out, we'll let you know. You go check it out and see how it does. So it's got a small block in it. It's got a Stinger hood. So it's got the big block hood, but it has a small block in it. Nice chromed out deal. Aftermarket AC. And it is a stick car. Beautiful car. All right, so we'll get into it. Show you how it comes out. We'll have this thing running in no time. All right, so get started on this thing. Picked up all the stuff we need, new battery, oil filter. So I got these bolts out of here, bracket, washer bottle stuff going out of there. We got the car set up on the lift. We got to take the wheel off. We're gonna check the brakes while it's up there. Get the rest of that panel off. Take the battery out, swap it out. All right. Yeah, this car is really pretty under here. All right, so we got a leak here, a leak there. We're gonna address those. Make sure we clean all this stuff off. Brakes are good, the brakes are free, that's good. Make sure the tires don't have no flat. Yeah, they kind of got a flat spot in them. Yep. Okay, well, I believe once we drive it around a little bit, these are not, yes, they're radials, R15s. Yeah. We'll see how the tires go. And we got a leak right there. We got to fix that leak. And That's okay up there. And we'll clean all this off, get it all ready to go. Power steering's not leaking, that's good. And then we'll grease all the fittings very lightly so they don't make a mess. That's good. Got to take the spare tire down. Spare tire's got to come out so we can get to the gas tank, fuel sending unit, and a drain all that out. All right. Check the fluid in the rear. And then we're good to go. Check the tranny fluid. Tranny fluid, yeah, we'll change. Probably end up dropping that. Okay. Let's get this battery out of here. Where they put these batteries? These guys are crazy. How do you think you're supposed to get that out of there? I gotta take the wheel off, slide the battery up through there. All right. Draining all the fuel out of it. Smells like turpentine. Obviously that's all stale. So what we'll do is we'll flush the system out, take the lines off the front, take the lines off the carburetor, remove the carburetor, flush all that out, rebuild everything. So when it smells like turpentine, it's done. All right, so while we're waiting for that to drain, that's the rear. We're gonna take that off and make sure that the plug, that's the plug for it. Make sure that the rear is full and clean. I'm sure it's clean. I just wanna make sure it's full. All right, well, got the cap off. We're gonna have to suck all that out of it. Cause same thing, looks all moisture contaminated or whatever. So we're gonna take that all out, put new stuff in it. I'm gonna just suck it right through the hole with the siphon. All right, so I'm gonna suck all the stuff out of here. There's probably none left in there now because I got most of it out. All right, and that's probably all that's left. Yep. Okay. What I'll do is I'm gonna stick a quart of stuff in there, move the wheels around, suck that back out, and then put the clean stuff in it, put the additive in it. All right, and then over here, now I gotta take, so the sending unit, watch, I don't know if it's still gonna do it. So watch right here. When you, so the actual sending unit, the rubber is probably all, it was leaking all around here like that. When all I did was go like that before, and it was like dripping everywhere. It was all over the floor. So I gotta take that down. Hopefully I can get that down. If not, I gotta take this spare tire. There was no spare tire in here, by the way. But if I can't get that past that, then I gotta take this whole stupid thing off to get that out of there, because that's gonna be enough to get changed. And then the same thing, I'm gonna just flush the tank out. All right, here we go. All right, same thing with this one, because these don't have a drain in them. No, you gotta drain all the stuff out of it. And I got a funny feeling that nobody ever changed this anyway, because this is the nastiest freaking stuff I ever seen. Like, this is like more than 5 or 6 years, or 10 years old even. Stuff, look at it. It's like, looks like it's been sitting in there forever. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Ain't nothing else in there. Okay. Same thing. Put a punch in there, clean it out. Alright, that's that. Alright, so I got that down. Took this rubber seal off. And I got a whole new one with a new lock and everything. I'm gonna put this all together in there. Alright, we got that all cleaned up, filled up. We got all this back up together. Got all that back together. Put another 5 gallons of fuel in it. We blew the line out all the way to the front. Got the tranny all refilled, cleaned all this mess up, oil changed, that's all clean. Everything's under here is nice and dry and clean. I'm gonna hook up the battery now and let it down. Hook the battery up. We'll take the carburetor off next. All right, so before I even hook the battery up, I'm gonna do that. So I already got this out. We already blew all the lines out. I'm gonna take the carburetor off, take that apart, rebuild that, put that back together, and then pop the spark plugs out, spray a little penetrating oil in there, make sure they're good, turn the motor over, and then put the plugs back in it, and then we'll see if it starts up. All right, got the carburetor off, gonna change all the gaskets for everything. Carburetor's over here. Got a rebuild kit for it. Like that. That comes with all the parts we need. I'm gonna go in here and take this apart. Ain't a speck of gas came out of that thing. It was all nasty. I'll show you what it looks like probably on the inside. There it is. Nasty smell. Just nasty. Smells like old turpentine. I'm gonna open the front one up and empty that one too. And the worst part is, it doesn't even evaporate. Gasoline sucks. So this has been sitting for who knows how long, but a couple of months and you got this issue with this stuff like this. Not this bad, but it's bad. So this it ended up putting a bottle of ethanol killer in it and a bottle of octane boost in it. All right, let's finish taking this apart. All right, all set. New gasket, we're gonna put it all back on, hook up all the lines. All right, got it all back together. Poured a little gas in the carb. There we go. Beautiful. Adjust the air fuel mixture real quick on it. Go for a ride. Alright. Nice and smooth. No smoky, no nothing. Push it anymore. Alright, we'll take it for a ride. Alright, so I'm gonna put some of this stuff in there and an octane booster in it. So you want to definitely get rid of the ethanol in the fuel. Okay, so the ethanol in the fuel is what messes everything up. If you don't have ethanol in the fuel, the carburetor, the fuel in the carburetor would actually last pretty good. Problem is, ethanol absorbs moisture, and let's see, 3 ounces per thing. Okay, put that much in it. Okay, and you can't leave ethanol in the gas, because then you can't leave the gas in the tank. That's why it turns to turpentine, basically. It messes everything up. So usually, if you let a carburetor sit for more than 3 or 4 months, you're taking it all apart and filling it up again and fixing it. So this is pretty much done. Like I said, I just got to go take it for a ride. I'm gonna call him up and make sure it's okay to drive it, and make sure the insurance and everything's up to par, and get his permission to take it down the street. All right, somebody's gonna own a nice little car when this thing goes off to auction. So, all right, I'll get you when we're driving it. All right, took it for a nice little ride around the block. Make sure the tires ain't messed up or nothing. Runs nice and smooth. Tying it back up, get ready to go deliver it. See the look on their face when they get it back running.
All right, I'm gonna start it up. Oh yeah, no. No, it's nothing crazy loud. We switched it over to electric. No. Straight, just like that. Go for a ride in it. One more time. There you go. There's plenty of room back there. There you go, one more ride, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're good. Wait. Alright. So this is the 1981 edition Corvette. So this is the car was actually put into the magazine. She's getting another one. All right. So the original steering wheel and glove box too are also in there, right? So they did a little write-up on it and everything. This is actually the car when it was getting built. Oh, you're good. You're good. So, when it was all getting restored. All the body work getting done. You said when you walked into it, it was all in pieces.
Pieces everywhere.
Wow. Yep. Yeah, they completely redid this. Inside out. Wow. Coming back together. And this is the car. Oh, one more. All finished. Cool. Well, thank you. This is cool to see, actually.
Okay.
All right, back in the garage.
Come on up here.
All right, so we took it for a nice little ride. First time he's been in it in how long?
It's been about 5 years.
Okay. And his grandson, the grandson, that
Yep.
was his first ride.
Grandson
Got his
was
first ride.
This is my,
There
this
you
is my daughter.
There you
Okay,
go.
which would have been the granddaughter of the original owner.
She's gonna get a ride soon too.
Yes,
right?
she will.
Yep.
Yes, she will.
All right. Well, good luck with the car.
Well, thank you
Hopefully
very much.
You get what you want and then some.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
No
Have a
problem.
great one.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Hey, let me know when you list it, and then
Yeah.
I'll put it on the thing. People can watch it.
Yep.
See what it does.
All right.
Awesome.
No
If
problem.